How's it going, everyone? SilverDFanng back with more YouTube reactions. This one was an interesting one. I watched it with my friend Octavia, who recommended it to me. To Ultinatum, did Edwin smash the Mimic? I learned way too much about FNAF, not even from the video, but just from my head mod Blue and Octavia. It was something. Enjoy. What is, did Edwin smash the Mimic? Here, let me show you the video.
What it sounds like.
I don't know.
Completely what it sounds like.
Who's Edwin and why is there a Mimic?
It's just like the new FNAF like shit. Like once like Steel Wool bought out, well not bought out, but like once Cawthon gave it FNAF to Steel Wool, this is like their newest game.
Okay, yeah, you gotta watch this with me because I don't know any of this shit.
I was just seeing if I had your stream muted, or not stream, but like, well, your stream on Discord muted, and I don't. Okay, just play it.
Oh, well, first I gotta make you smaller. You're covering the screen.
Let me see this shit. He's just a huge water boy on the screen.
Which I do respect. Okay, chat. This is Ultinatum. Did Edwin smash the Mimic?
I've been asked many questions on this channel, some good, some not, but out of all of them, did Edwin smash the Mimic is by far the most common. And whether you hate Secret of the Mimic or love it, on the surface, it is quite a fun question. I should also probably say now that I am not touching the books, and I'm only strictly referring to the games in this video, specifically Secret of the Mimic. So if there's something I say that contradicts the—
I feel like I need to explain. I've not played a single Five Nights at Freddy game. So, all I know is from other YouTubers talking about it. I didn't even know there was a game called Secret of the Mimic.
How?
No.
I'm just asking how. What?
I never got into it.
Well, yeah, I hate that, but like,
how did I?
Big FNAF is and how much?
How did I avoid it?
Needed Secret of the Mimic.
Honestly, I'm surprised that I didn't know about it either, because I usually at least hear like, "Oh my god, have you heard of the new thing?" But nah, I heard nothing.
Like this shit was kind of big. Like it was. Really wide, like widespread liked.
I bet the Five Nights at Freddy fan base are very outspoken. I'm surprised they haven't heard of it. Is it new?
It kind of like the lore, the new lore setup in like this and like Security Breach kind of contradicts a lot of other stuff. I personally like those games, but yeah.
Yeah, the fan base doesn't like it when you mess with their lore.
But let me just give you the basic rundown. Basically, there's this guy named Edwin Murray.
Okay.
I don't remember how his wife died, but his wife died. But okay, no wait, I'm going too far ahead. Edwin Murray, his dad ran. I think, like, I don't remember exactly, but it was practically just like FNAF, but it's like a circus.
Okay.
He ran that. He died. He gave it to Murray. He got a wife. Fucking forgot the name of her. She died somehow, and because he was really good with robotics, he made a mimic of her, which, may or may not possibly have, gotten the soul of Fiona. That's the wife's name. Fiona trapped inside of it. I don't think it's ever explicitly said quite if it has, but it's pretty heavily implied. So I'm gonna go with that. And then his son dies because he gets run over by a car. He gets sad. He makes another one that he then beats. And then that mimic kills him and is like entrapped inside of that place until he gets burnt down. And then I think no, because it doesn't burn down. The mimic gets out, something blah blah blah, something happens. It gets trapped in the FNAF 6, like the not Ultimate Custom Night, like Pizza Sim place or whatever. I think because you kind of find it there, but basically the DLC for like Security Breach happens. You go down, you find the mimic. And he almost kills the child until he doesn't.
Okay.
So the Mimic is like designed to like be able to fit in any suit. That's like the original use case. But Edwin Murray is horny for his wife.
So I will.
Did Edwin Murray fuck the Mimic? That's where we're at now.
Okay.
Very important question.
Answer is yes. He probably did. But we'll watch the video.
Probably.
But okay. I've only watched game theory vids on it because I have a hard time focusing on that rabbit hole. Yeah, Kai, the FNAF rabbit hole is never ending.
Go through. You kind of need to be there at the start for it to be fun.
Also, apparently, Edwin is a mechanical engineer.
Yeah. Fuck robots.
Well, don't give it away. We haven't watched the video.
I honestly
just know I'm not talking about them. This particular question is related specifically to Mimic 1, and since the game is kinda new, I'll give you a quick summary before our dissection. Edwin and this chick Fiona were basically a dynamic duo. Edwin was the enthusiastic tinkerer who was often too creative for his own good, and Fiona was his anchor and kept him somewhat grounded. Flash forward a little bit later, and she randomly dies at Fall Fest. So Edwin decides he's not gonna stand for this and simply builds a new wife using her voice and various tapes he had of her. And somehow this turned out perfectly. Fiona was essentially back from the dead, back to giving him advice, comforting him, cooking and baking cakes, helping raise David, which is their child, and basically being his wife. The entire question this theory hinges on...
What did you say?
To put the pieces together. I'm just singing a beautiful song.
Oh, okay.
Is how much of a wife was the Mimic? I mean, think about it. If she basically raised his kid, celebrated birthdays with Edwin and David, was literally built from the memories of his dead wife, and sounded identical to her, why wouldn't Edwin, go all the way? There's no evidence to suggest Edwin ever saw other women, so... did they smash? It was only after David died that Edwin rejected M1 and realized, yeah, this isn't really my wife and I'm really stupid. And while many of you could say Edwin was too busy working on stuff to bother smashing the Mimic, well, I hate to break it to you, but after Edwin's dad dies and gives Edwin the company, which would realistically be an incredibly busy time for Edwin as he's adjusting, Edwin still found time to rizz up and smash Fiona. Yes, Edwin was a workaholic, and William and Henry breathing down his neck definitely didn't make...
I want to say, why is this everyone's main question? And then I forgot the internet.
Okay, also another thing, which kind of half what contradicts some of the stuff from like the main series before Scott left.
Okay. So I do know about the creator Scott. He left?
Yeah, he like oversees. He doesn't like work on any game. He doesn't make any game. He just kind of oversees what Steel Wool, which is a new company that is like kind of running the FNAF game.
Ergo, in the world of entertainment, yeah, he's just raking in the money. He ain't paying attention.
Yeah, I think it said that he like oversees, but besides that, he has nothing to do with what Steel Wool is doing anymore.
Yeah, Blue. Apparently, Scott left.
Part of the money. But he is working. He is like working on the new FNAF movies. Like he's like the lead director.
Okay.
I know he works for it. I know he works in it because it is his. And let me say, if you've ever seen like any like Scott Cawthon's like old work before he did FNAF, a lot of the humor kind of tracks throughout most of it. I will say.
So he's pulling a Robert.
The FNAF 2 movie. I watched the FNAF 2 movie. A lot of the jokes made in that is like old like Scott Cawthon humor. It is great.
So Scott Kaufman pulled a Robert Kirkman. For anyone that doesn't know, Robert Kirkman was the writer, the creator of Walking Dead and Invincible, and he doesn't really do comics anymore. He just looks after the shows that adapting his stuff.
Yeah.
Things easier for him. He still slept, and he still had at least some family.
I'm gonna say one more thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of important.
Incoming ad break.
It gets like mentioned a few other times. Like Henry, like Scott, not Scott, like the man behind the slaughter. I forgot his name.
The Purple Man?
Like William Afton.
I do know about Afton, yeah. Purple Man, yeah.
Yeah, and like, do you know Henry? I think it was Henry.
I don't know Henry.
Basically, so like Henry's like his side like man, like while like they were working on like the old stuff like before like FNAF 1 or like kind of in FNAF 2, since it's like kind of before. basically just like right hand, William's right hand man until he killed his daughter, and then just whole slew of shit happened after that. But those two were trying to heckle, basically just trying to heckle, fucking Edwin to give them his company so they can work on, so like they can like make like all the shit that they did. Like at least FNAF 2, because in Secret of the Mimic, there's like a secret. Well, it's kind of a secret. It's like a major part in one of the endings, but like, oh, spoilers. I want to say that even if it is pretty old by now, I still think it's good to say.
Spoilers, everyone.
In the secret endings, you can see like a prototype, like version of the FNAF 1 location.
Okay. Apparently Henry came in FNAF 6.
He was there since it was after 4. I know it's like when he was like actually 100% implemented into the story, but he does play a major role in 6. Yeah, he has a whole like
franchise.
Speech. No, he has like a whole speech at the end of FNAF 6 if you complete it. I have yet to. I still need to complete 6 though.
Okay. Blue had one other statement.
I'm just fucking shit at that game.
Oh yeah. So Blue,
I don't know.
Is it bad what Scott Kaufman's doing? Not necessarily. It depends on the studio he hands it to. They might make it, like he never left, or they might change way too much. We've seen both sides happen.
I will say, Steel Wool is doing a great job. They are adding in their own stuff, which a lot of the community has not taken a lot of in. I personally really like what they're doing. Like, Security Breach was kind of a flop, I will say. I didn't like it. The DLC definitely did save it, and Secret of the Mimic was just really good. I really did enjoy it. I like the whole Mimic stuff. It's really good. It doesn't contradict a whole ton of stuff. It does kinda, but besides that, everything's pretty fun.
Okay. As an example of a studio taking over a writer's work without the writer's input, Game of Thrones, the last 2 seasons were fully the TV company, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time. You're telling me a man who can make damn near anything and has no moral compass is settling for lotion and tissue after his wife died?
I do like the design of some of the newer robots.
He's grieving. That'd be so wrong of him. Obviously, he wouldn't want to smash since he's sad. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but remaking your freshly deceased soulmate is also incredibly wrong. Let alone calling them the same name and letting it raise the fucking kid you had with her. Edwin's moral compass is not all the way there.
Sorry, I just gotta quickly point out, I don't know this person, but I'm loving their VTuber model. I love the design.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
I just had to give props.
I'm not gonna pretend that it is. If Edwin wants something bad enough, he'll make something that can do it. And as we saw with the tragedy of his deceased son, planning and foresight for his terrible ideas is not his strong suit. This can also be seen in how freakishly strong he made both Big Top and the Mimic. Seriously, Big Top has no reason to be this strong. He's designed to hand out tickets. However, I'm not gonna waste your time any longer. Because unlike last time, where we had to theorize how close Pit Bonnie and Oswald's mom would be, we already know M1 literally replaced Fiona in Edwin and David's lives for a pretty lengthy amount of time. The problem is how Edwin would smash at all. This is Fiona, or...
Oh, Big Top was the Mimic inside it? Oh!
I think. I kind of believe that isn't, but there is a lot of things that say that he is. But fucking look at it.
It has a place in it for the suit? Okay. That's what Blue was saying.
The size of a normal, man, and Big Top is the size of my house. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that he's in it, but there's a lot of things that saying it
apparently
is,
there's proof.
No way. There is proof, yeah, I've seen. I just can't wrap my head around it, so I choose not to believe it.
I do love the design of Big Top, by the way.
Yeah, Big Top is fucking cool. He freaked me the fuck out in his chase scene. I was not happy in that time.
Even if you're not afraid of either clowns or spiders, when you're put into that environment, it's going to freak you out.
Dude, literally half of his chase scene is like you crawling through like tiny spaces, and his hands are just like coming down, just ready to fucking crush you like you're a bug. It is really fucking terrifying, and the way he just stares at you, fucking hate it. Really cool design though. I fucking love Big Top.
Kudos to Steel Wool for your Big Top.
Awful chase scene.
Blue said more. I saw many gameplays and stuff that says Mimic cause Big Top is emotionally and should not have anything in it and not move outside without someone in it, like the nurse, for example.
Oh. I like the nurse. That was actually pretty fun. I like that.
Remotely. Oh, my bad. So yeah. So apparently, like, Big Top or the nurse can't move without something being in them?
Yeah.
So yeah, why not the Mimic?
I still don't believe it.
Okay.
As you can see, she doesn't really have much to work with, does she? Real Fiona and Edwin were very, very in love. So if I were a lonely man with a machine that perfectly emulated that, yeah, I'd probably try to tap too. But the issue is, there is nothing on Mimic 1 that's worth smashing. It'd be like trying to bone a skeleton. At least Oswald's mom had some meat on her bones.
There's some people...
And you at least
there's some people that would be into skeleton fucking.
The Mimic isn't so clear cut. Or should I say too cleanly cut? Because there's nothing there. Honestly, Edwin's own hand would probably feel better than this clanker. And yes, I know the Mimic wears costumes. The problem is that, from what I've seen, none of these costumes look very smashable. Edwin is a very creative guy. I'm pretty sure if he wanted something bad enough, he'd make a Cleanovac that could do the job for him. I'm sure the Mimic could just put on a blow-up doll or something, and Edwin would be raring to go. Or at least something that
DLC idea. The Mimic 1 has a pocket pussy attached to it. Problem solved. All answers there.
At holes. That is the only way I see Edwin diving in because, quite frankly, there's nothing for Edwin to dive into. Or, I don't know, maybe bro gets pegged. Subscribe, follow, join, get out of my sight.
So did that actually solve any... I think literally this video was just like, hey, can this robot smash? No. Maybe peg. Moving on. Do. No, that was fun. That was fun. You and Blue taught me more than Ulti did, but Ulti, this was fun. Okay. That is what I wanted. That is what I wanted you for. If you want to go back to Mango and Kenny, I understand. I just wanted... Okay. In that case... Maybe. I have another one that you sent me that I do want to check out.
How is everyone?
I'm just sending like the... How do you not understand half the shit I've been sending?
I avoided a lot of Zoomer internet, I guess. Before you showed up, we watched something that I also just completely avoided, which was Super Milk Chan. And apparently everyone in my chat watched it as a kid.
I have no fucking clue what that is, and I don't think I want to know.
It was okay. Thanks for checking out this video. Check me out on Twitch, SilverDFanng, 2 N's in Fang. Check me out on Twitter and Blue Sky under the same name. Also TikTok. Have a great night.